Hello everybody and welcome to another dirty bootleg bonanza, courtesy of our friends over at Sir Toys. In today's video we're taking a look at an oversized version of Bumblebee. This is made by Taikongzhan. It is their second version of this figure. This doesn't come with the huge kind of mech tech weaponry that we got with the last version. I think this is based on the Ark of the Moon version. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, it is a huge Camaro done pretty much to 1/18 scale. Could possibly be a little bit bigger, could even be like 1/12, I think. Let's see how it looks with a 3 3/4 inch figure. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Joe's are probably too small. I mean, they're 3 3/4 inch, but looking, probably needing 4.5, possibly a 5-inch scale to go with this, which is a shame because I thought that'd look really good. Because I know there's that 3 3/4 inch Indiana Jones figure of Shia LaBeouf. I thought that'd look really good alongside this Bumblebee, and having this alongside the oversized Black Mamba Bumblebee as well. Again, that's he needs to be about that sort of size, doesn't he, for there? So yeah, these are pretty much a decent kind of scale, I think. I think they look good together. Maybe the bug still looks too small. And for you MPM fans, there we have MPM Prime, albeit the Legendary Toys repaint. But yeah, this towers over those. Tell you what though, it goes quite nicely with the Jimbao oversized kind of Legends Plus Megatron. That's actually a pretty decent scale. And again, here is Soundwave from that Legends Plus scale. And Lemon Tree Prime, because I had him to hand. I've previously mentioned this is a second release of the figure. We had it a while back, but it came with all kind of a mech tech weaponry as well. A little bit dusty, it's been on my display shelf waiting to be reviewed, but it's nice. We've got plastic wheels, albeit they are very supple, almost rubber. They've got that kind of texture which is neither here nor there. I like the translucent windows. I like the fact that it does roll, it does hold together really nicely. It's a nice solid plastic. I also got the newer version of the oversized Prime. Again, the kind of Taikongzhan version, and it is awful. Absolutely awful piece, does not hold together at all. Nothing like this. This is very much on par with their Ironhide and their Starscream. Starscream being the best one I've had from them. But yeah, unfortunately the Prime is nowhere near on par. I will get around to reviewing him, but he is a flippy, floppy mess. The only real difference being, I think, is the fact that we've got kind of a weaponizer, Ark of the Moon Bumblebee here, minus the huge mech tech weapons. We still get the small mechanical guns that go over the shoulder, etc. And he still looks the part. It's a really gorgeous concept. We do open up the doors to start the transformation. Now it just looks awesome, doesn't it? Right, next step of the transformation, I want to just remove this piece here that's tabbed in at several places, and that's going to untab from here, untab from the other side as well, and that's going to lift upwards. And then you're going to want to bring these feet down like so, and at this point we can separate the legs. They're just tabbed in. Feet untab from this section. This is going to lift up. This comes all the way down. This piece here is going to flip, and this comes up to the side. This is going to push, locate, and tab and secure on there. We can then bring this foot up like so. This piece separates, coming up. These are going to rotate and form the heel spurs. This beast at the moment is crazy back heavy, so just be mindful when you bring this piece up and over, and that's going to push. Come on. Ah, yes, that's tabbed in there like so. These chest panels are going to unplug, and you get to see what I got to see first time I transformed this. Look, factory, I made the peg a little bit too small, so they've filled that one with tape. Let's go around to this one. This is going to come down like so. Now you've got the wheels all in there as well. Those are going to pop backwards, and those are going to pop back, because I can't believe they filled it with tape. That is, I don't know whether that's genius or I don't know. This is going to come round, this comes up, and that allows the arm to come in, chest comes out and tilts, chest comes out and tilts, allowing for this to come in fully and to tab in. And we want to rotate the arm joint. So again on this side, lift the arms up, come across. You see we've got these ball joints here which are no longer being used. This comes up like so, and this is going to come in, and that's going to push and tab into position. I can bring that cannon up. We've got Bumblebee's head just tucked away like so. That can come up and push and to secure into place. It's coming together. Come around to the back. This panel here is going to fold up and over. I'm kind of left with a really kind of hefty backpack section here. Just going to push and tab in like so. And that's pretty much what we've got for the back panel piece. The wheels can come out. These can slide. And they're meant to push and tab in at the side there, and we can bring the cannons over either side of Bumblebee's head. And here we have him as fully transformed up as he's going to get. Can't get the calves to kind of stay upwards. There's nothing really holding them in. The backpack is exactly that. It's a massive, great backpack, but that is basically it for Bumblebeeus giganticus. He is a massive unit. He towers over pretty much everything that we have. Not a huge fan of the bot mode, to tell you the truth, but I got him for that gorgeous vehicle mode because it holds together remarkably well and it looks the part. Still not a big fan of those guns on the shoulders. We do have electrics in him, albeit mine are unique, I guess. They work on and off when they're meant to, but all in all it's still a good looking piece. It's more affordable than the first release of the figure, and if you are a Bumblebee fan, then I don't think you're going to be disappointed. It is a giant rendition of Bumblebee. The plastic quality is good. It's made to a pretty decent standard. It's just that huge kind of back kibble section. It's what kind of sets it apart from the rest, isn't it? It's not an attractive piece. It's all to kind of mask that additional piece. That being said, there are 2 screws just behind the entire roof panel. Just remove those and that entire piece comes off. So if you're happy with a bit of parts forming, you could really tidy that up on display. You'll just be left with those kind of swing pieces and the guns on the back. But there we have it. Bumblebeeus giganticus. To give you an idea of how he fares, there he is alongside the MPM Prime. So it's a fairly substantial piece. He even towers over the Black Mamba, giant Bumblebee. And there he is with New Age Bumblebee in his hands as well. That's insane, isn't it? He's a big boy. Right, let's take a look at the articulation. The head is limited due to the light feature, which I can't get to work. The arms ratcheted side to side. Does tend to come away from this section here. We do get a bend on the elbow and a rotation there. We get a rotation on the wrist. It comes up quite nicely, but there's no actual rotation on that arm at all. So you have to kind of bend that down and rotate it up here. And that doesn't really look like the most natural of bends. We do get a cannon arm, which can slide, revealing his glowing punch fist. Yeah. Nothing on the waist. Legs. Crazy loose. Back. Forwards. I believe these are meant to be in those leg sockets, but it does tend to keep popping out. Like so. We've got really tight joint on the knee. And rotation. These just don't want to sit anywhere either. And we've got some up and down on the toe. He's on a ratchet. No real pivot there either. So it's limited. It's kind of what we got back in the day with the original, only this time it's bigger, slightly more flimsy, and completely off balance. So there we have it, the Taikongzhan Bumblebee. Definitely not for everybody. Personally, I think the vehicle mode is definitely the winning mode for this particular model. I do love how that smoked grey kind of looks on it as well, because we don't have to have these up, we can have those back. They don't really tuck away anywhere because of this huge back kibble section. But it's obviously Bumblebee, it's easily recognisable as Bumblebee, but it just doesn't really hold a pose very well. There's a lot of weight on him, and the legs are quite flimsy. The back pieces just don't really want to stay where they're kind of meant to. In fact, that's generally pretty much sums up all of this figure. It doesn't really stay where it's meant to. But if you're a Bumblebee fan, I can see you liking it. I can see people thinking, oh, it's a giant Bumblebee. Looks good on display. I can't knock that at all. It really does look very kind of menacing on display, and I really am hoping I can find some sort of figure that we can scale with this. I think definitely kind of like a 5-inch figure would definitely work the best. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I have included a link through Toys where this can be purchased if it is your cup of tea. And from myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all for watching. Goodbye.